is today the day we finally get some Merc progress. We're gonna find out what's going on, everybody. Doc here, Average Gamer. Guys, back yet again. The last day on Earth action. Let's get into it here today. Well, we really kind of missed it. Favorite time of the season is the end of the season and start of a new season. We got some good events kicking off, going on right now. We still got a little bit of Forlorn Fair. Make sure by the time you watch this video, only have about 2 days or so left, so make sure you're getting in there, grabbing your rewards. If you're still grinding through, make sure you get as far as you can. Get some of these good storages, arguably, less than arguably, I would say, one of the best events that we have, especially recurring events. Really, really good. We got Port Lab going on right now, so get your chance to get in some carbon composite. Factory parts, you do a little fishing. Commune Trials is back. So I will be going over here, grinding both on free-to-play and our main account. Go grab our drone blueprint now that we have our drone workbench, upgrade workbench in free-to-play. So that's going to be pretty exciting. We got a couple other good stuffs coming up here. A little dog breeder event, Blackport PD. And headhunting makes its return here in 4 days. So we're going to test out this season thing and see if it works. So that'll be interesting. But all that to be said, you know what we're doing. We are trying to find some Officer Merc. I got 124. Yes, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, 124 Mercenary contracts. Let's get into it. We're hoping to rip some good stuff. We need a whole bunch of goodies, but we need some Officer Merc. We haven't seen one of him in a while. Let's see if we can find him. Let's cross our fingers and hope. Now, with 124, we are guaranteed at least one more. Honestly, Godfrey, that's pretty good. That might actually be pretty good. So we'll take that. That is our first rare, extremely rare, very rare, I don't know. That's our first rare contract. And we have 104 left, which means we're at least guaranteed one more with this stack. Let's see if we can get even luckier than that. Godfrey's pretty interesting. That's a good pull. That's not a bad one. We could see worse. We need a whole bunch of stripes. The more universal stripes, the better. But honestly, at this point, levels are going to be levels. Come on, give me a Murph. Just give me the Murph. Give me the Murph, man. We can do it. You can do it. Come on, last day on Earth gods. Bless me. Please. It's really going to make me wait until the very end, isn't it? Okay. Damn you, Rust. Oh, man. I just need 3 more. I just need 3 more. That's it. I just need them. I cannot find them. What does Godfrey get me? That gets me 2. Which I don't know how beneficial that's going to be. But you know what? Actually, hold up. Before we do this, let's just make sure. Got a few level ups that I want to do here. I think that one makes sense for him. Obviously, again, it would be smart to maybe hang on to these, but the 3 contracts is a long ways away. We could level up this guy. We will spend some to level up Rachel. I just want to make sure there's nowhere else where I need to spend these. We got Tucker fully leveled up. Let's go ahead. We'll level up you. Hold off on just a few of those. Upgrade you. Miss Rachel. Okay, good little boost to health. a little boost to damage. Pretty solid boost to damage, actually. There's 1442 stack up against Tucker. It's more. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Attack speed 8. This is going to be the difference. Attack speed 10. Okay. So DPS is probably pretty close. I'm actually really impressed that she has a higher attack than Tucker. Interesting. Way lower health, though. But she is definitely a backline. Definitely a backline defender here. She's about 9,000 off from Tucker. Granted, we still have another 4 levels to get her. I've been pretty impressed with Rachel, actually. She's gotten us some progress. So we could push Lemmy up here if we wanted to do that. I don't think there's anywhere else to spend these stripes, so let's level this guy up. Let's see. I can get him to max at 30. Let's do that. Gosh, his health just pales in comparison. They can't upgrade him. Get him up to the max of 40. And then we can do 2 levels here. Up to 33. Okay. Making some good progress with that. Making some decent progress with that. He'll need, I think it's 1, 3, then 5. So I think he'll need 3 contracts. We do have the 1 we're hanging on to. Could look at leveling up Miss Karma here, which I probably want to do. At least get 2 levels out of this. She's actually got some pretty solid health as you come to take a look at it. Her damage is a little bit to be desired, that's for sure. That's not bad, though. We had been working Malison as well here, but I think what I'm going to do is I think it just makes sense. Let's just spend these. He's actually starting to get a good chunk of health too, which is pretty nice. That was I feel like one of Lemmy's drawbacks. Obviously the damage is pretty well reduced, but again his attack speed is pretty solid. It's 100. And the turret plays off of not only his maximum health, but also the damage that he deals. So the better off that he gets, the better off the turret's going to get. I'm actually thinking about going ahead here. Let's just drop the 87 of these in, and then I will use some universal stripes and get him upgraded. And do I just get him? You know what? Let's just max him. What the heck? I can spend 100 universal stripes here. And that is maxed. Lemmy all the way. So taking a little look-see here. We'll do a little comparison. It's not fair to compare him to Connor, but 39,000 health, 496 on the damage, 996 in armor. It's actually somewhat comparable outside of the health and the armor, obviously. Much weaker in armor, much weaker in health. But damage, 496 is actually quite solid, especially with his attack speed. You take a look at him, his attack speed is 70, which is still pretty good. But even doing some comparison here, he is way weaker than Tucker. And about a third of the damage. Better armor, though. Lower luck stat. It's pretty interesting, actually, when you take a look. Kind of comparing all these together here. Yeah, I'm curious to see what she's going to look like fully maxed. We got Chris. Chris has a bunch of health. Pretty good damage as well. Still waiting on getting... God, Murph is... What's crazy about Murph, good amount of health. Think about it. He's only at level 50. And look at his damage. His damage is really solid for being kind of a tank. Which is really nice. And then an amazing set of armor. Okay. I don't think I want to do anything with Mr. Jack. I don't care too much about Rust. Godfrey here. I'm going to wait But I do think continuing to level him up makes some sense. We obviously need some more contracts for him. And Miss Karma here, I don't think it makes sense. I mean, we can drop the stripes in, but we'll just wait on her. Allison, now we can focus on with these Daredevil stripes now that we have Lemmy all the way leveled up. So we can work her towards 10 levels away, 9 levels away, I guess. Get her all the way up to level 60. Be pretty interesting to see where she lands. She needs a lot more health. Armor not great. Damage is fine again when you consider her attack speed being at 100. So she shares the same attack speed as Lemmy. But I guess when you compare it, that's actually not that good because Lemmy is much upgraded. But I would imagine she gains probably a good bit these last 10 levels. And then we got old Naomi and Dash here, which insane amount of armor, but I've just not been impressed with them. So, okay, well, we did miss out on Officer Murphy contracts. Unfortunately, yet again, we did get some good progress. Lemmy maxed, some good levels across the board, a whole bunch of stripes. How am I feeling? If we're going to get some progress in these? Not feeling that great, to be honest with you. Gosh, it would be so nice to get these, like the extra 3 mercenary tags every single day really does add up. That would be huge. That would be huge because right now we're picking up 19. That would be a really big boost. Problem is, got these freaking raging zombies, man. He's just not good for this, but I am really curious to see if Rachel... It's the passive abilities that we want to look at here. And I'm going to pick him. Let's try this. I don't think we're going to have success here. But let's find out. It's the explosive barrel, I think, is going to get me. Well, she's definitely dead. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... We got to be able to hit that skill really quickly. Part of me feels like I can't skip the kind of the walk-in intro because of how long it takes for the what do you call it to boot up. Try this again. It's just not worth it. I need them to be able to survive. That guy was shooting that other guy. That was a little wild. That'll work for me. Okay. Where can I help here? I can't tell who these guys are shooting. Connor's getting his freaking butt kicked. Oh, she's dead too. Gosh dang it, man. And there's another freaking... Of course. Like, just what do you do? You know? What do you do here? Really, I do think this is going to require Rust or somebody else, or probably Godfrey, that can run away from this barrel so that they don't take the hit from the explosion. I need to just chop one of these guys down. Okay, there's one dead. Kind of focusing on that. Might be in some business here. I think I can actually help to shoot now? Maybe? If he wasn't stunned. If he wasn't stunned, I bet I could have beat this. I'm actually a lot closer than I think I might be. I'm almost tempted to spend some universal stripes to level her up. I feel like she missed her arrow there. Just me? Am I crazy? Oh gosh, I wish she would have. What I like about her shots is the fact that she hits multiple of these guys. Stop the explosion there. Oh, I did it too quick. Gosh, and then he's just stunned into oblivion. Man, I feel like we're close. That's gotta be the end of it, right? The crappy part is that I need him to survive. And this is where I feel like, really, again, having Murph up here and Connor in the back being able to run forward would be so good. He actually didn't take that much damage. Come on, take out one of these guys. There we go. Gosh, it's like, I wish I wish you could target and be able to focus in, because I feel like if I could do that, I could really help. I mean, we could really be smart about how we take these guys down. But because I can't, I also wish I had like an area effect weapon that was like a lot slower shooting. instead of this MG. See, now here I can't help because these guys are still up. It's just like so much about timing. That explodes. Rachel is pretty good. I learned that lesson not too long ago, and I would continue to say that she's pretty solid, actually. Definitely worth investment, and I would not have been in that camp for very long, but she's pretty good. All right. What do we got here? I think this one is... Let's give this a go. I don't have any perks here, but I think this one is just pure DPS. Let's see if we can get some work going here now that we have Lemmy maxed. Him out. Let's turret up. Big shot there. Of course, then two of them go down because they're in this freaking puddle. The puddle of ooze. I just don't think Connor has the damage here. No, why would you switch targets? Why would you switch targets? That makes no logical sense. This guy's one shot. That's what I'm talking about. He swapped. He could have killed that guy. Then we could have teamed up on the big fat man. And then we could have killed the dudes in the back. There's probably another wave. Like, I'm not winning that probably. But like, why would you swap targets? It makes no sense. Like, seriously, it makes no logical sense why you would swap targets. Please kill this guy. Like, holy moly. Yeah, I just don't have the damage here. And I can't be overheating my turret. That's so frustrating, that last one. It feels like you really do need... This is very much about the right combination. This is probably not the right combination of characters for this level. But it feels like, especially with these higher up levels too, you need not only the right combination, you need good RNG. I should not have burned my turret up. Please kill the guy that's killing us in the back. cool minor specialty attack that's just like doing an immense amount of damage to me. And we can't get him to focus, and he just spams it. Another month, and unfortunately, no more progress in expeditions. I have been stuck on these levels for a very long time. Very, very long time. Now, granted, again, I wish I would have probably put a little bit more of our stock into a few other characters. But Raging Zombies and these levels are very, very frustrating. And honestly, this level here in Old Train Station, now granted, this is the last, we're on the final, 5 levels of this. So I do expect this to be hard. But we have, quote unquote, the gear score, right? We just don't have, I think, the right mix of... we just don't have the right mix of characters, right? And I think... because of these toxic puddles, 5% of health every 3 seconds is an immense amount of health. And this is a level in which you just need to be able to grind down the wave after wave after wave of really, really strong, lot of health enemies. Like, that's the main issue here with this one, in my opinion, is the fact that, like, I just, if these puddles weren't here, I'm probably beating this, right? But like, Tucker just cannot survive through the duration of the fight because he loses too much of his health. And 5% of health every 3 seconds isn't like a set amount of damage. Excuse me, the more health that they have, they're losing a proportional amount of health, which means that every character, that's why if you've watched a few of the runs of this, Lemmy and Tucker are basically dying at the same time, outside of if they take any additional damage. So obviously being able to have a good frontline character here, and then 2 characters that essentially can move from the back line, end up being really, really important. And unfortunately, we just don't have... I really think, and many of you have said, Godfrey is the way to go. So maybe we can keep doing some work here with Godfrey, getting some level ups. We'll keep working on getting some additional contracts, and maybe next season we'll finally get enough level ups. I mean, we made some good progress with the level ups this go around. Happy that we're starting to knock out this front batch here. Rachel's only got a handful of levels left, which is pretty cool, so we can keep working her. I do think that there's a chance that she gets good enough. Maybe I don't need Godfrey for at least that one mission with the Raging Zombies. Maybe she can do enough, get a little bit more damage, get a little bit more health to stay healthy there a little bit. And I think I have a good mix with Connor and Tucker and her that could potentially take that down. I am really kind of curious to see and maybe drop the universal stripes on her to get her 2 additional levels, but I'm going to wait on that because I don't have anywhere else to put these quick draw stripes. So as I get these, if we get another 100 of these in the next rotation of the season, and we save up our Merc contracts, I'm just not going to have anywhere to put them. And so I think we'll just try to be patient there and see what we can get done. And then again, I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. At some point, statistically, I will have to get Murphy contracts. And I think what's happening here too is, this is just a belief of mine, but once you hit the contract level that you need for each of these characters to get them basically to their max level, I do think you stop seeing these, right? I am not, in the past openings, quite a few seasons, I have not seen like basic characters, right? Because I have enough contracts to get them leveled up. I feel like you always get 1 additional per, per person. I think we've had, we have 1 here. We have 1 here with Rachel, 1 here with Tucker. So the base characters, even once you get enough, you probably get one more after that. But once you're there, I have not been seeing these. So really, it's just a matter of trying to get these rare contracts and get some of these rare mercs and see what we can get done. So we got some level ups. The season is over. The new season upon us. That's about the best we can do. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Lots more Last Day on Earth action. We're going to continue to do some testing next week. Got some other fun videos queued up. We'll jump into probably next week our end of the season with our free-to-play account. And we have a much better chance, I think, of actually getting some progress on that account here. So stay tuned for that. Lots more fun to come to you. Keep grinding that Forlorn Fair. Make sure you're getting those good rewards. Get your tickets turned in, all that good stuff. And yeah, have some fun. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Help us get to that 10K mark. That is our next big channel milestone. Really do appreciate all the support and love on the videos, watches, likes, comments. All that stuff is great. If you want to swing on over to the Discord, links in the description as well. We'd love to have you as our growing community over there. Last Day on our channel. We have a resource channel as well. Post some helpful stuff over there. So hopefully you find something that you will enjoy. Thanks for watching. And again, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.